Namaste,
Namaste.
Mataji. We have a few questions for you. Our first question is, what is the problem with women today? Despite so much freedom, why are we still so dissatisfied?
I think because the women do not seem to understand what has changed in their life. There was a time when women were looked after and they had only a role of being in the kitchen at home, whereas now they are supposed to respond to the idea that they are also equally responsible for society as men are.
So, in that case, what should be problematic for women? What is plaguing them? Is it the double responsibility that
Yes,
they are still?
yes, it is a double responsibility, and the women don't seem to understand. They think actually that they have been given a right, but they don't seem to understand that the right always demands that they understand their responsibility. But responsibility for the society depends on their understanding. And I don't think that women think very deeply about what has happened to the world in this time, and they are not responding to the society. They are responding only to their own desires, how to live freely and a better life.
How do you think that women can respond better to the demands or the needs of society today?
First of all, as I said, they have to understand what has changed in this age. And that means understanding what life forces are working today clearly and then respond. I don't find any understanding in women of today.
So,
It,
in other words, a little bit of more understanding will help us solve our problem.
yes, definitely, understanding is a big power. But the thing is that I don't think women are even aware of their problems. They are aware that there are many desires which they want to be fulfilled, but don't seem to understand that their desires now are connected with society, not only with one or two people, or not only with their own family, particularly.
So, what are the forces that are working today which shape and inform women's lives and which drive human life in general? What are the new forces that are working in today's
The
age?
new forces, I would say, number one is that the change of their role in society should be understood clearly, that they are not only alone in this in a family, but there are many people surrounding them who are also waiting for a response from women as from men.
So, one of us has a question. I'll read out the question. While taking responsibility of the household and at the same time
Yeah,
being an earning partner, sometimes we
yeah.
women feel worn-out. We feel that we are becoming more mechanical in our behavior, our relationships are getting stressful, we are losing our
Yes,
femininity. We are
naturally, because
becoming,
uh,
I'll just finish the question.
yes.
We are becoming competitive with men, and men also look at us as their competitors. How to deal with this situation?
Everything actually depends on understanding what exactly has changed in this age. And the greatest change is to the family responsibility. And they are still not capable of understanding that they have to pay some attention to the society in general and the family in particular, as well as to divide their attention between the job that they have to do, as well as for the personal job of looking after their own family. It
And
seems,
added,
I think. I think it seems as if the women are aware of their rights today, but they are not aware of their responsibilities.
And added to that, as you said, that women have a lot of desires. I mean, since we had less freedom for so many centuries, so there are a lot of desires which are also there working somewhere.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, oh, yes, it is a very big factor that the women have become aware of their desires and they want them to be fulfilled in society as well as in the family. And they don't seem to understand that today the way families are breaking apart and not responding to their desires in the family, they are expecting that others, not necessarily the family, that the others should also respond to them in such a way that they fulfill their desires.
so Mataji, what would be a practical solution? Like, say, if I want to do what I want to look after my family, as well as I want to do some meaningful work outside the family. Beyond the point, it also leads to some kind of actual stress. I mean, handling double work or even triple work. So,
Yes,
what can be a practical solution? I mean, it's easy to feel a little bit exhausted or even irritated. So, I mean, what would be a practical solution to this? I mean, to what extent can really one be responsible?
well, I think if women do not understand their power, because they are very powerful, and especially today, there is a lot of opportunity for them to uh, seek answers with the help of that power. They are mishandling their own family relationships as well as the relationships with other women, and especially in society. They are becoming competitive not only with men, they are very competitive with their own friends and relatives, women friends and relatives. They're not supporting each other, they're competing with each other.
I'll come back to this point, but before that, what are the special powers of women? I mean, is there
The
something
special,
that women possess which perhaps men don't? I mean, the special powers of women?
oh yes, women have tremendous patience, and they used to spend it previously on their children and other relatives. But today, the same power of patience has to be understood in context with the society as well as the family. I agree that their responsibility is quite powerful now, and much is demanded from them, but they have to understand that the rights come always with the what would you say, against rights, that is like the right to vote. You have the right to vote because there is a responsibility, but the rights are not understood properly by women. They think they have become free in the sense that nothing should be demanded from them, and their men should also become responsible for the society, for the family relationship. But they have forgotten that the patience that they used to have for their own family and children, they have now to understand it in context with the society also, and not to recognize um, this as a powerful challenge to their inherited powers or intrinsic powers. They are actually mishandling almost everything in their family as well as in society. And they're complaining more than taking responsibility.
Coming back to the issue of women's relationship with women, I mean, it's
Yeah.
really tragic that despite so much of emancipation, I mean, we have not been able to address the core area. I mean, at least a woman should be a little bit more gentle, a little bit more loving, or a little bit more friendly towards other women. But that has not
Yeah,
happened. So,
yeah,
what do
yeah.
you think the
I'm
problem
saying that
is? I mean,
the
why does this problem exist? I mean, why are women still not able to accept other women, forget about being friends or loving other women as comrades? I mean, why is it that women have issues with other women?
this is a problem that the women have to recognize, that it isn't as if jealousy and competition is going to give them more happiness. If they want happiness, then they have to go about it with patience and gentleness, which you are yourself recognizing. But why it is happening is because they don't have that patience with the others now, especially with women, because they seem to know the nature of other women and take advantage of it, rather than show that they are friends. So if they cannot become friends with other women, naturally they will suffer, and they will think of it in terms of better off from other women. And it is not a simple problem, it's a complicated problem of being jealous of other people's happiness, especially the women.
So, this sense of competition with other women and this feeling of jealousy towards other women, what is the antidote for this? How to overcome jealousy, especially
You
especially in the
know,
context of women and women?
especially in the context of women against women or for women, it's not happening because, again, the main thing is understanding. If they understand, they will respond positively. If they do not understand and go down to the instinctive level, then the instinct of being jealous of others' ambition is not the answer. The answer lies only with their power of patience, as well as gentleness, as well as uh, trying to understand that in their gender, why is it that they are trying to rise with jealousy and competition rather than with patience and gentleness.
So, what is the reason for this? That instead of trying to rise with patience, we are trying to rise with jealousy.
Well, the main thing is, from my point of view, that we have to understand human nature in general, and the nature of people whom we are in relation with in particular. Women should be able to understand women rather than show that they are jealous of other women. And it can be made natural only when they understand, and only when they believe that other women are not their competitors, but that they have to fight a battle in the coming age by helping each other, rather than by being the simple competitors with each other. I think it is a practical problem of not understanding human nature in general, and the particular nature of people they are in direct contact with in particular. So, what would be the answer? The answer is only that they should understand what has changed in society, what has changed in their own roles, and what is the role of a man in family, and what is the role of a woman in a family, plus the role that they are playing in the society in general. So, not understanding is the reason, and the practical way is to try and understand what is it that has changed in society today. Today, most of the families are what do they call them? Nuclear families. Very few people like the mother and father and child. There's hardly anything more than that. So this more than that, once upon a time, used to take off a little stress of life from women. But today, they themselves have given up that idea that they must live with some older people. Therefore, it has become a complicated problem of first looking after the elderly people and then giving them back their role of supporting children, if not grown up women. So everything depends on what do we understand about human nature and woman's nature in particular.
This strong jealousy in women, is it somewhere connected to a lack of self-respect or a lack of self-worth? I mean, if we were
Of
more conscious of our own worth, then we wouldn't even think of comparing ourselves with others.
Oh, yes, that is the only answer, that you must understand. Jealousy is not the answer. The answer is to understand and function efficiently. But efficiency seems to be lacking in women, which was once upon a time the, especially in society, efficiency is needed tremendously, whereas once upon a time it was left to men to sort of support whatever the women wanted. And in that age, they wanted just to be secure in their families. Today, that is not so. So that's an added problem, that they want relationships and they just do not respond to them positively.
Like they want to eat the cake and have it too.
Yeah, I think
They,
that is
they
the
they want
answer.
the independence. They also want the dependence or support. So it
Yeah, yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
work
yeah.
both ways.
It can't work both ways, because men are also insecure in this age. They also are trying to struggle and find out what exactly is their role. And if both men and women do not understand this idea that they are supposed to work together rather than against each other, so this against each other is causing many problems, which the women have to recognize. You can't demand the men to understand it alone. It is the woman's duty also to understand these problems and then find some solution in respect to their own families and children and elderly people. So it is more of a social problem than a particular problem of the women. So, what would you say? How do they start? They can start only by understanding that this is the thing now, and how to respond to it will come from within, because they have tremendous power of patience as well as the desire to be secure.
Right. So, Mataji, one of us has another question. What is the most practical way of
Mm.
remaining connected with our divinity when we, especially women, hardly have time for ourselves?
Well, you have hardly any time for yourself. Well, I don't really believe that women don't have any time for themselves. They have to see how to divide their time efficiently and not come to the conclusion from the beginning that too much burden is being put on them. But they should realize that this burden has come with the rights that women want to show in a society or in a family. And so the answer is again that they must understand human nature as well as their own nature, because they are more instinctive than perhaps men. I do not know much about men, but this idea that they are on the one hand accepting their instinctive nature as if it's absolutely normal, and they are not supposed to rise above their instincts to understanding, and not to feel that it is possible to rise above jealousies and other ways of functioning in a society or in a family also. Jealousy is the main reason for women to be unhappy today.
Mataji, the question was also that how the most practical
Ah,
way of remaining connected with our divinity. I mean, in today's world, especially for
well, the
women.
whole, yeah, everything depends on whether the understanding is clear or not. There was a time when the women usually wanted to be connected with the divinity within themselves with an outside force. Like there are gods and there are goddesses, and they can propitiate them, but they did it for the sake of children. And today, the children are quite smart and they don't need all that. Therefore, they do not know where to turn to for their own divinity, accepting themselves. They have to have faith that there is a divinity and they can come in touch with that if they form a relationship with the divine manifestation, either an incarnation or a guru, or there are books also which show them the way. If they don't think like that, if they don't want to have any relationship with divinity, because men are against these things, therefore they will suffer all the more. You need to depend, you need to relate to divinity, and the first step would be having some faith, having some idea that the universe is running due to some forces which are divine in nature, as well as they can be otherwise also. So recognizing these things, it comes only from understanding, and understanding can come either from another person or a book, or the idea which they have grown up with, because our, especially the Indian women, were always in connection with divinity. Today that is also lacking. They believe that they have to be like men who don't approve of rituals, and therefore the women have also given up all rituals which were meant for family security. So there are many complicated problems which the women are challenged with, and they have to accept the challenge and understand that they have to call out to their own divinity, which is the core of every human being, and having some faith that they have it. So this faith of having it and then showing it through some rituals, especially for the children, is absolutely necessary. Otherwise, children grow up in a kind of vacuum.